Hey guys, this is my hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode we started on Sprout Tower, fighting stages, everything for Sister Cooperation. We must always be thankful for this. Yeah, cooperation rules. Don't you agree, world? Don't you agree, real life? We can always use in cooperation. Yeah, so freaking Ghastly. Oh well. Yeah. Come on, I mean, we can also use in cooperation, hand in hand, everybody. Or however that Olympic song went. X accuracy increases your accuracy in battle. Okay, so moving on. Oh, okay, this stage wasn't required, so sway like leaves in the wind. So I'll cut this battle out. So for fun, I decided to use Bite on Bellsprout's Fine Whip, since Fine Whip only has 10 PP, so basically Bellsprout has nothing to use. So what? I thought Struggle was a normal attack, so it shouldn't be effective against Pazuzu. What the hell? Like, what? What? Okay, so what happens when a Pokemon runs out of PP, when it can't use any moves anymore since all of its PP is gone, is that it'll revert to a move called Struggle, which, is a move that does recoil damage. But I never expected it to hit Pazuzu. Like, what the hell? Alright, I'll just kill this Bellsprout with the Buck. If you stage edge, Deadman! Oh, I'm weak. Yeah, you sure? Oh man. I tried to copy Bellsprout's gentle moves with Red. Well, I don't think that helps you in battle, like, swaying like a Bellsprout. I'm not sure if that's a good strategy in battle. It's not very practical, do you think so? Here you find a potion. This gives me need to heal up. So obvious battles are going to be required, so they're going to be in the video. I'm trying to find enlightenment in Pokemon. So I just found out on Bulbapedia that Struggle, new to this generation, is that even though Struggle is a normal attack, it can hit ghosts, and even though normal attacks are not very effective against rock and steel types, more on steel types later on, even though they're not very effective against those types, they will still do normal damage to them. I guess just to be fair to the Pokemon, who cannot do anything else, right? I guess just being fair. If it has to use Struggle against a ghost Pokemon, it's just screwed for life. I mean, Struggle is like a last ditch effort. My training is incomplete, and we defeated Jin. Give me some tonic and Jin, will ya? As Pokemon grows stronger, so does the trainer. No, wait, as the trainer grows stronger, so did the Pokemon. Duh! Let's move on, shall we? Here's another trick. Okay, so we can avoid that one in the left. The Elder's HM lets even pitch black darkness. That's pretty nice. So let's bring it on. Sage, whoever. Neil. That's not an Asian name, but whatever, I'll take that. So here's another level 6 Bellsprout. These guys know, since they're at level 6, these guys know, growth, which increases their special attack, not their special attack. So it increases their offense, since that's all they have, I guess. I guess they can use some defense boosts, but they don't. Too bad. Bye. It is my head that is bright. Yeah, you're kind of lightheaded, that's what. Very lightheaded. So I'm gonna fight this optional trainer off screen, so here's the dialogue. Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. Alright, so Sage Troy, I guess, is going to use Hoot Hoot. I'm gonna have Pokemon try it out. So Hoot Hoot is a normal flying type, as I said. It's so I guess it breaks the flow of the Bellsprouts for once. Also, I'm gonna so Foresight. Okay, fine. It kind of renders your spokesman useless. Kind of helps them get rid of all accuracy. Decreases and all this stuff. It also has a secondary effect against ghosts. If you use a Foresight on a ghost Pokemon like Ghastly, even though there's only 4 ghost Pokemon in this game, sorry, the only new generation for ghost Pokemon, there's only one of them. But yeah, Foresight, normal and fighting moves can hit ghost Pokemon, even though they normally shouldn't. And at level 12, Pokemon finally learns Ember, its first fire attack, yeah! That's how I wanted Pokemon to level up to level 12. Yes, your trust is real. It's real love. It's not too far to the elder. So what Ember is, it's now. Now they go to moves. Move. Alright, so Ember's a fire attack, base power 40. It can inflict a bird, 10% chance of, burning the opponent. And since Ember is a fire attack and fire is a special type, it is affected by, Bakufan's special attack and is, affects the opponent's, and the amount of damage it does depends on the opponent's special defense. So this can potentially be, this is possibly, Bakufan's strongest move right now. So, nice to have. Nice to know. I kind of, don't appreciate how it can take so long for Bakufan to learn some fire attacks in comparison to the others, but hey, it's our red-headed emo rival, Marco. And here's the Elder. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here's your HM. But let me say this, you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war, but his name implies warlike. It's his nature. Oh, he looked at us. No battles! But the doctor. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. And using escape rope. Bye! Well, let's battle the Elder, why not? Ooh, there's a Bellsprout thingy behind him. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People in Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I'm the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. This battle isn't very challenging at all. Actually, it's not challenging at all. Sprout Tower is not challenging at all. So here's Sage Lee. Lee! This guy will have Bellsprouts and whatnot. Maybe a Hoot Hoot. Let's bring it on. Man. Let's try Hypnosis. Okay, fine. So, let's see. Actually, there's not much to talk about right now. So, okay, well, okay, critical hit. So, what do you guys? Paralysis. What do I want to talk about? Let's see. Well, okay, so yeah, this is kind of a weakness of mine. I can't find something to talk about off the top of my head. I'm not naturally gifted like that. Come on. Let's see. I don't want to talk about the anime again, since the anime kind of sucks at this point. Kind of sucks in Johto. I mean it. So, what franchises are you fans of? I guess one franchise I'm a fan of is Harry Potter. And this is going to be completely random, but I need something to talk about. And shut up, Jesus. I know you're going to die soon, but not soon enough. So, Harry Potter. Yeah, I got into the craze of Harry Potter back in elementary school. I guess in the 3rd grade when our teacher started, you know how teachers read books to you? Our teacher read Harry Potter 1 and 2 to us, which is kind of a feat since, the size of the Harry Potter books. They're kind of in the hundreds in the number of pages. Oh, level 10 complete. But yeah, at first, I didn't really get into the whole Harry Potter craze. And even when I heard, my teacher read the books, and there's some, inconsistencies that I kind of appreciated later on. Like, my teacher pronounced Hermione as Hermione, so for the longest time, before I watched the first movie, when, everything kind of made sense for you, I thought Hermione's name was Hermione. And for some reason, even though it's a magical world, I still imagine, like, people like McGonagall and all the professors, like, these tweed, red vest, white collared shirts with, like, stripes and all, for some weird reason. And I probably thought, like, McGonagall was probably male, I guess. I don't know. Ah, excellent. So recently, I did see, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the film, and I actually liked that movie because, first of all, it's very close to, it's actually faithful to the book, which I appreciate. I appreciate, faithfulness to the book since I'm a book fan over the movies fan, and the movies, screw things up too much. No! I won't accept that. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Then again, the whole book adaptation thing didn't bother me for Lord of the Rings. That's because the books, the Lord of the Rings books were way too long. too much detail on it. It takes forever for Frodo to actually leave. I mean, I spent like years, after Bilbo leaves. It's like 10 years after Bilbo leaves or something that he actually, leaves for his journey. So yeah, Flash and is even the darkest of all places. But to use it out of battle, you need the badge of so badges, some badges allow you to use HMs outside of battle. It's a powerful painting of a Bellsprout. It's so powerful! Yeah! Hold on, be right back. Shut up, Wade. Getting Milo. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? What am I doing? I have too much energy. And sometimes I can talk about just random stuff that, yeah, Caterpie is always the hardest to handle with only tackle and string shot. That's actually pretty impressive. How can that happen, considering it's a weak Caterpie? But yeah, sometimes trainers can talk about absolutely nothing. Enough time, so let's grab this escape rope, which we actually want to use since I don't want to go through the entire Sprout Tower. Even though it's not a long dungeon, it's nice to get out quickly. So here's how escape rope works. You get out of dungeons, and you appear at the entrance, not at the nearest Pokemon Center. Yeah, so by the way, have you heard about or watched the new TV show Californication? I mean, I haven't, but I've heard about it, but I haven't watched it. But I kind of appreciate how it's named after how it's named after a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Californication is actually a word in itself. It's actually a word, but I'm a Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, so I'm reminded of, how I'm reminded of the Red Hot Chili Peppers song Californication. The song more than the album, because, that's why some Pokeballs. I'm reminded of this song, Californication, whenever I see the, TV show's name. Psychic spies from China try to steal your mind's elation. So yeah, I'm gonna catch a Pokemon, any Pokemon that can learn Flash, since I want to have it in my team for the area I explore next. Actually, the HM Flash is not required in the game. Okay, I probably shouldn't use Pazuzu, but actually, why not? Let's put it to sleep. Go back to sleep, Owl, even though you're nocturnal. So yeah, Flash is not required in the game. You're not required to go to the Dark Cave. Dark Cave is a shortcut, actually, but it's a pretty useless shortcut, actually, to be honest. But yeah, there's no required dungeon where you have to use Flash. So, oh come on, yeah. So Flash in this game is pretty useless. Yeah, in a sense. However, there's this one place where you can use Flash for a different purpose, and it's pretty cool. So we've got Hoot Hoot, which is only going to be like an HM slave. It begins to hoot at the same time every day. Some trainers use them in their place like clocks. That's not, but let's see. Let's name him. Actually, let's name him Kuko. Why not? Let's do some Zelda references instead of Final Fantasy references. So here's our Kuko. No cry because it's asleep. We wouldn't shout a cry if it's asleep, right? You wouldn't do that in real life. So yeah, it's leaning towards a special defense, I see. I'm gonna teach now. These are hidden machines. Last photo. You can use these as many times as you want, and they can be used outside of battle. The thing about HMs is when a Pokemon knows 4 moves and it learns another, it tries to learn another move, then it needs to delete one of its 4 moves. HM moves gonna be deleted, easily. However, HM moves gonna be deleted this way. However, there will be a way for you to erase HM moves later on. But it's kind of indirect, but later on. Don't you wonder who'd make something like this and why? What? Did you see that strange tree? Yeah, I did. My favorite people are facing the ruins of Elf. Ruins of Elf, huh? Pretty interesting. This place kind of emphasizes history, Here's the Mystery Zone Battle Chamber and Ruins of Elf Research Center and the Authority and all this stuff. Let's see. This is the visitors. Oh, visitors. Let's see what's inside. Oh, Looks like a museum or some sort. This one has a mystical, equality to it. It feels sort of ethereal even. What are these strange stuff on the wall? Wait a minute. Are they the same as a replica of an ancient Pokemon? What type of Pokemon? But yeah, aren't those the Pokemon that we saw in the intro? They seem to make some sort of message with... They seem to look like letters, but we'll see in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. See ya.